Mexico's youth long for freedom and prosperity, and an increasing number of them realize this dream requires good governance and civic engagement. The Agora Institute for Strategic Thinking, or IPEA, launched its project 1 Million Youth for Liberty and Responsibility in Mexico just 2 years ago. Its bottom-up grassroots strategy is making waves in a country accustomed to having no one disrupt the status quo. Its campaign now engages 155,000 young leaders in more than 20 cities across Mexico, and it is helping empower civil society and strengthen rule of law throughout the country. Religious leaders are trusted to convey ethical insights, but too often, when they speak about economics, they carelessly adopt the narrative of politicians who want more power to tame the evils of free enterprise. The Michigan-based ACTONINSTITUte's Acton University Conference has grown into the largest, most dynamic international effort to change the conversation about the morality of free enterprise. Acton University educates 1,000 influential participants every year in the ways free enterprise uplifts the poor and reinforces moral virtues. Private property rights are the foundation of prosperity in any country. The Center for Political Studies, or CEPOS, started its private property project because it saw that eminent domain takings were on the upswing in its native Denmark. For the first time in the country's history, thanks to CEPOS, the public can finally review government expropriations of private property. As a result of this exposure and the effective nationwide media campaign waged by CEPOS, government takings of private property have dramatically declined to only 1 this year. Obamacare originally mandated an expansion of Medicaid that would put 16 million more people in government-funded healthcare, most of whom were able-bodied adults without children. The Florida-based Foundation for Government Accountability, or the FGA, decided that this expansion would be bad for patients, bad for taxpayers, and damaging to the American spirit of innovation and self-reliance. The FGA's Uncover Obamacare initiative has waged a state-by-state battle to stop Medicaid expansion. As a result, millions of Americans have been kept off Medicaid, and expected costs to taxpayers have been reduced by billions of dollars. It's a familiar story. A financial crisis is used to justify increased government spending and then increased taxes. Spain saw 3 major tax increases between 2010 and 2012. In response, Civismo launched its Low Taxes for Spain campaign in May 2013 with a massive media effort and an online personal tax calculator to show, by region, how much an individual or family contributes in taxes. As a result of the campaign, political pressures mounted and government leaders called on their parties to lower taxes. And this summer, the national government approved tax reductions that will save individuals an average of €600 each year. A tax policy victory in deep blue Illinois seems like an unlikely headline, but that's what happened in 2014, thanks to the Illinois Policy Institute. Its research and advocacy defeated a movement to replace the state's flat income tax with a progressive income tax. This victory means that billions of dollars will stay in the hands of Illinois families and businesses instead of going to politicians in the state capital. The defeat of the progressive tax was a major victory against an entrenched culture of overspending, cronyism, and blatant disregard for taxpayers. It's been more than half a century since the modern school choice movement began with Milton Friedman's promotion of school vouchers. Today, a new reform has gained momentum through the work of the Arizona-based Goldwater Institute, education savings accounts. These are portable bank accounts that families can use to pay for tuition, online classes, tutoring, and more. Education savings accounts are a game changer in education policy. They have been vindicated in the courts and have been adopted in Arizona and Florida. Education savings accounts provide higher levels of choice for families and foster greater competition among education providers. The Templeton Freedom Award recognizes the most exceptional contributions to the advancement of free enterprise and the public policies that encourage prosperity, innovation, and human fulfillment. The winner of the 2014 Templeton Freedom Award is the Lithuanian Free Market Institute. How can you inspire local governments to compete to better serve their citizens' interests? This challenge was tackled by the Lithuanian Free Market Institute when it formed its Municipal Performance Index to measure and rank Lithuania's 60 municipalities to show which cities are best and which are worst at providing the clear rules and efficient administration that attracts investment and creates prosperity. The Municipal Performance Index has become an influential part of the public policy landscape in Lithuania. Awarded since 2004, the Templeton Freedom Award is named for the late investor and philanthropist Sir John Templeton. The winning organization received a $100,000 grand prize. This award is generously supported by Templeton Religion Trust and was presented during Atlas Network's Liberty Forum and Freedom Dinner. To learn more, visit atlasnetwork.org. Atlas Network, strengthening the worldwide freedom movement.